Houston Public Works is responsible for the daily tasks you may take for granted. You may not notice us, but we work around the clock to support you. We are the foundation for life in Houston. Houston Water distributes enough fresh water to fill the Astrodome 4 times a day. Transportation and drainage operations handle 16,000 miles of streets. Over 1 million signs and street names and thousands of drains. The Houston Permitting Center regulates hundreds of projects so you can work, play, and live safely. Customer Account Services ensures 2.1 million people have access to safe drinking water with efficiency, accuracy, and flexibility. Capital Projects manages the critical improvements that make Houston better every single day. Houston is always moving towards growth, innovation, and progress. We are the largest, most diverse public works organization in the country. We are one team with one purpose. Together, we create a strong foundation for Houston to thrive.
Good evening, and thank you for participating in our live virtual community meeting today. My name is Kenya Williams with Houston Public Works, and the goal of today's meeting is to keep you informed and know what to expect during construction of the South Lockwood Paving and Drainage Subproject 1. Before we begin, I would kindly ask if you could hold all questions until the end of our presentation, because many of the answers you're looking for will be answered within this presentation. Now we would respectfully ask for your full attention at this time. Later, we will open the questions and answer session at the end of our presentation. Here at Houston Public Works, we believe that together we create a strong foundation for Houston to thrive. There are 5 service lines at Houston Public Works. Today's meeting is presented by Capital Projects. Joining us is the Assistant Director for Capital Projects, Tanu Hiremith. She will introduce the team responsible for this project to you. Tanu?
Thank you, Kenya. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I want to introduce our wonderful project team who's worked very hard to bring this very exciting project your way. So in the city team, we have Jessica Carey, Prakash Lutel, Brian Johnson and Jesus are our inspectors. Jessica Carey is the project manager on the city side. We have our amazing consulting team, Chaitanya, Jacob, and Keith from Hughes Zollers. And of course, our contractors for this project is Total Contracting Limited with Robert and Meher. Thank you, Kenya.
Thanks, Tanu. So now let's talk about this project, how to prepare for construction, and who to contact. Houston Public Works is committed to building forward and not building back the same way. The purpose of this project is to create better vehicular safety, pedestrian safety, and bicycle safety. Also to reduce structural flooding and enhance the level and quality of service for public utilities. The improvements will have 4-lane divided concrete roadway with storm drainage, curbs, shared bikeways, street lighting, traffic control, water and wastewater line improvements, and upgrading the traffic signals. This $9.6 million street project is scheduled to begin soon at the beginning of 2024 and anticipated to be completed in spring of 2025. The project schedule will depend on weather conditions. The contractor will work Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. However, extenuating circumstances may require limited work to take place outside of the standard hours. The contractor is Total Contracting Limited, and the project manager is Jessica Carey. Now, there are 2 sub-projects to Lockwood. Illustrated here in red is Subproject 1, which we are discussing today. And once completed, we will host another community meeting to share Subproject 2 in orange with you. Here is a street view of the typical section that illustrates the shared use path and buffer with 4 lanes of traffic. This project has a total of 4 phases. Phase 1 in gray will commence next month in winter of 2024 to spring of 2024. Phase 2 in yellow will begin in spring of 2024 to fall of 2024, and Phase 3 in green will start in fall of 2024. And finally, Phase 4 in purple will be completed by spring of 2025. So what do the seasons mean? Our construction timeline is as follows. Winter constitutes January, February, March. Spring is April, May, June. Summer is July, August, September. And fall is October, November, December. So for this project, we start in winter of 2024, and it is to be completed by spring of 2025. What to anticipate during these construction phases? Our advice is to organize, don't agonize. So if you prepare for construction, the time it takes to complete the project will fly by. The first step to getting organized is to keep your door notification. The door notification contains pertinent contact information in case you have further questions or concerns. If your dog ate the door hanger, no worries. You can go to the project page online to view the contact information there at engagehouston.org. If you have objects in the right-of-way, please remove them now as soon as possible. If you have specific landscaping that would like to be saved, we suggest that you relocate such plant materials now. Grass will be restored in areas upon completion of all construction. For most of the properties in the area, the City of Houston project right-of-way will extend about 2 feet back from curb. As a result of this and related capital improvement projects, the city and the contractors are granted full access into this right-of-way. Once complete, the contractor is required to restore the impacted area of the grounds to the City of Houston standards. So again, if you have objects in the right-of-way, please remove them as soon as possible. And meet the project team. This includes the contractor, the inspectors, and the project managers. Homeowners associations and local business owners are invited to attend the monthly contractor status meetings that would allow them to provide periodic updates to the community. Updates will also be posted to the project page on engagehouston.org, so remember to subscribe to receive the latest and greatest updates as they become available. The contractor has a restoration plan for all properties. Once the project is complete, the contractor is required to restore the impacted area to the city standards. Please do not make repairs yourself. Restoration typically starts once the project is complete. The city does not approve final payment to the contractor until they complete their own assessment to ensure restoration is sufficient. We recommend that you document current conditions by taking pictures of your property in the right-of-way area near the street and curb. The pictures should resolve any questions when it comes time for the contractor to repair or replace any items. What if your property has an improved specialty driveway or walkway? If this portion of your driveway or walkway is located in the right-of-way, the city is only required to return the driveway access points to the City of Houston codes and standards. If warranted, special provisions will be considered, but all related costs of improvements over and above the City of Houston standards will be at the sole cost of the property owner. By a contractor of your choice, of course. One example is a decorative or pebbled walkway or driveway. The contractor will be unable to replace with like product, and the city will not guarantee this work. Please be aware and obey all construction signs and barriers. Safety is priority number one for everyone involved in this project. For your safety and ours, please pay attention to the following safety objects shown here. Good news. There will not be any interruption to utility service as part of this project, as the contractor will be providing temporary service connections during construction. But please note that the contractor will provide notice at least 72 hours in advance if utilities are interrupted. The tree protection plan identifies trees to be removed, which includes the removal of diseased or dying trees. The City of Houston identifies trees that can be preserved on a case-by-case basis. Because the pavement along Lockwood and Navigation will be replaced, some lanes will be closed as part of the traffic control plan. At least one lane of traffic will be maintained in each direction at all times during construction. There will be 39 new streetlights installed as part of this project. We encourage you to go to engagehouston.org to view additional project details and to take a closer look at the exhibits shared with you today. The project page includes additional exhibits, the traffic control plan, and the tree protection plan right at your fingertips. And now, a brief demo on how to navigate your way on engagehouston.org.
Welcome to engagehouston.org, your hub for connecting with fellow Houstonians and staying informed about neighborhood transformations. Our user-friendly platform is designed to keep you engaged and informed. Explore our site with ease. Access key project types: drainage, street, wastewater, and water. Join community meetings with a click. Share important updates on social media or through private messages. Project pages. Discover detailed project information, interactive maps, FAQs, and useful widgets on each project page. Subscribe to specific projects for email notifications on updates, access documents, recordings, videos, and team info. Engage with us. For direct communication, use the Engage Us tool after registering. Ask questions and our team will respond promptly. Register now to unlock exclusive tools and features. It's easy. Create a username, answer a few questions, and confirm your email. Get ready to maximize engagehouston.org. Welcome aboard. Welcome to engagehouston.org.
Know the contractor. They are your first point of contact. They are the boots on the ground every day. They are capable to assist you immediately. Remember that Total Contracting Limited's contact information will be on your door notification and on the project page of the frequently asked questions posted on engagehouston.org. We encourage you to call 311 if you have a concern. You can report online, email, or yes, there's an app for that. It's not just for problems though. We always like to hear if our contractors are doing a great job, so please share that with us as well. I want to thank District H for their support today. Thank you to Tanu and her awesome project team for their participation and support. Thanks to the fabulous public engagement team for making this meeting possible. And finally, to all of you who have joined us to receive this important project information. Thank you for your time and attention. And please remember to share what you heard today with your friends and neighbors. Remember to visit engagehouston.org if you have any questions, comments, or to view project updates. And now it's Q&A time. Being present has its benefits because you'll get your questions answered in real time by the fantastic project team. Take advantage now and ask away. The project team is here to answer your questions. At this time, I would like to introduce you to Ryan Perlman with the fantastic public engagement team who will moderate the Q&A session for us today. Take it away, Ryan.
Thanks, Kenya. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Perlman with the Capital Projects Public Engagement Team, and welcome to the Q&A session of our community meeting. This is your chance to connect with us, ask questions, and share your thoughts regarding this exciting project. We value your input and look forward to your feedback. To submit your questions, please follow these easy steps on your screen. Click the Q&A icon located on the right side, which is the bubble with the question mark. Type in your question in the text box and hit send. You can choose to ask your question anonymously if you prefer. We also encourage you to include your name and email address with your questions, especially if they require further research. While we're awaiting questions, remember that this is just the start of our Q&A process. If you have more questions or comments after tonight's meeting, please visit us at engagehouston.org. Go to the project page, and at the bottom, you can submit your questions or comments. We're committed to following up with you. Also, all the materials presented in tonight's meeting are available on our website for your reference. So let's dive into your questions. Take a look, see if we have any questions so far. All right, first question. Why is this project important?
Prakash, can you take that?
Sure. So the purpose of the South Lockwood Paving and Drainage Project is to reconstruct the deteriorating roadway pavement, utilities, shared pathway, and including traffic signalization. So this helps the neighborhood for improvement on mobility, drainage, and also flood control. So that's why this project is important for the neighborhood.
Thank you, Prakash.
You're welcome.
All right, next question. Let's see. Okay. How will we know when improvements are complete and the work is done?
I would like our contractor to take that question. I guess you'll know the work is complete when they start removing the equipment, but our contractor can touch on what that would look like. Meher? Kenya, do they have access? Well, it looks like they cannot speak.
1 minute, 1 minute. They should be able to unmute now.
Okay.
Is the
Okay.
contractor?
Okay, never mind. I'll take that question.
Thank you.
Basically, when we are moving out of the area, you will see that we have traffic control in place that will be removed. There is protections for stormwater, the inlet, the bags that you have near the inlets, those will be moved out. You'll see restorations being done. So that's when you know that the project is complete and the contractor is moving out. But that's not the end of the project. We do come back and do an inspection with the rest of the team to make sure that everything is working fine and it's to our standards. Thank you.
Thank you, Chanu. All right, we have an anonymous question here. How is the project compatible with the planned university corridor along Lockwood? Anybody have any ideas?
Yeah. So this is Prakash from design team. So I think let me tell everyone that we have been closely working with Metro. They are on their conceptual plan. We work with them since last year when Metro started their conceptual stage. So this project, this sub-project 1, we are moving forward with the intention that there will be very minimum impact from Metro's University Corridor project. So that's how we have been, that's the reason we have been asked to go forward on this project. And also they will be impacting more on median, where we'll have less, we won't be planting any trees on median. And also we will continue coordinating with Metro as we go forward. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Prakash. All right, let's see if we have any other questions. I think I have a question. Can you guys confirm if there will be work on the weekends?
As Kenya said, and the work contractor may work on Saturday and also on special circumstances, but they do not expect to work on Sunday.
Thank you. Okay, let's see if we have any other questions. Any other questions by the attendees? If you guys want to get your questions answered, now's the time. All right. Let's see. Just one last question. What impacts can we expect when we travel to the project area?
There will be some delay in traffic because of lanes closed during construction, but for people who are within that area of construction zone, access will be maintained at all times, so they shouldn't worry about that. But for the rest of the people going through that area, there'll be slower traffic just because of traffic control and safety protocols that we have put in place during the during construction.
Thank you. Okay. Well, that's going to conclude our question and answer session for today, but please keep engaging with us at engagehouston.org. I want to give a big thank you to Councilmember Cisneros and District H, the project team, the engagement team, the Mayor's Office of Special Events, and everyone else that's been a part of this project. And of course, our valued citizens, you all out there. Your input is invaluable to us. Please be on the lookout for upcoming projects and, keep tuned into engagehouston.org. And until next time, we'll see you later. Thank you.